Good morning. I'm Helen. Thank you for that blessing. In church, the cross, the communion table, the font, and the pulpit are the most important things we observe in our sanctuary. I know you might have heard the Star-Spangled Banner or America the Beautiful this week. And since this is the 4th of July week, I'd like us to remember our country in a different way, as was told by someone over 55 years ago. This is the Pledge of Allegiance by Red Skelton. Some of you may be too young to know this comedian, and some of us are not. But his words are important to us all. Red's pledge was twice read into the Congressional Record of the United States and received numerous awards. After explaining he had left home when he was 10 years old because he was hungry, and this is true, he worked in the summer and went to school in the winter, he said, and I quote, "But I had this one teacher. He was the principal of Harrison School in Vincennes, Indiana. To me, this was the greatest teacher, a real sage of my time anyhow. He had such wisdom. We were all reciting the Pledge of Allegiance one day, and he walked over. This little old teacher, Mr. Laswell was his name. He said, I've been listening to you boys and girls recite the Pledge of Allegiance all semester, and it seems as though it is becoming monotonous to you. If I may I recite it and try to explain to you the meaning of each word? I, me, an individual, a committee of one. Pledge, dedicate all of my worldly goods to give without self-pity. Allegiance, my love and my devotion. To the flag, our standard, Old Glory, a symbol of freedom. Wherever she waves, there is respect, because your loyalty has given her a dignity that shouts, freedom is everybody's job. Of the united, that means that we have all come together. States, individual communities that have united into 48 great states. 48 individual communities with pride and dignity and purpose, all divided with imaginary boundaries, yet united to a common purpose, and that's love for country. Of America and to the Republic, a state in which sovereign power is vested in representatives chosen by the people to govern. And government is the people, and it's from the people to the leaders, not from the leaders to the people. For which it stands one nation, meaning so blessed by God, indivisible, incapable of being divided, with liberty, which is freedom, the right of power to live one's own life without threats, fear, or some sort of retaliation, and justice, the principle or quality of dealing fairly with others, for all, which means, boys and girls, it's as much your country as it is mine. Since I was a small boy, 2 states have been added to our country, and 2 words have been added to the Pledge of Allegiance, under God. A prayer is what students say before every test. I hope you enjoyed listening about your Pledge of Allegiance.